Oh, let's leave the lights on. Lights are good in this game. I read somewhere that this... What?
Hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walking the door now.
Yeah, bye. I read somewhere that this game was supposed to be an open world horror game, and I can kind of see the progression of how it is and stuff, and how the game changed later on, and some parts still remain of that. With the cars and stuff, and them saying, yeah, it's just over there, and then you just go, basically.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I like the fact that this game is... It's supernatural, but only slightly. Hey game, this is the first time you scared me. That's not good. I don't like being scared in games. That's exactly why I'm playing this. Hello? Turn on the radio.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really, just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly that. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
Yeah, I saw that fish on your desk.
Taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Okay. Could have picked that up, by the way, but I just thought about that maybe I could open it a second ago. Why am I going to Lover's Peak and it's downhill? Makes no sense. Yeah, you're swinging in the breeze. What? Spooky. Did I visit this cabin? Hello? Is there anybody home? I'm not scared. Let me watch TV.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
Just a man in the mirror. Oh.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really
Ooh.
think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Ooh. Is the Twilight Zone? Whenever I see one of those TVs, I'm definitely going to stop by those and do this. Because Night Springs is fun. Anyway, let's run. What are those crows doing there? Run along the path. Another manuscript page. Let's read that. I missed
The air in the
3.
visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Ah. Fallen Rock Zone. I'm going to get a rock on my head.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Where are you, Rusty?
Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone! Please help! Hello? Back here. I'm back here.
Just like on the page. What a
Mr. Wake?
surprise.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
I need to get the lights on.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Let's read that.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Alright. Let's get the lights on, shall we? And let's see, where... Oh, there it is.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.